Hi guys, it's Ross, hope you're having a great day. Today I thought I'd show you something I've been building, a project that I've been working on the last sort of 3 or 4 days. It is a HHO generator. For those of you that don't know what a HHO generator is, I'll just give you a brief sort of insight. It's the process of electrolysis through water. Now these plates here are negative and positive plates, and I'll give you a closer look at them at the end of the video. But first I just want to show you the potential of it. The potential of this, a lot of you have probably heard about hydrogen cars and hydrogen fuel cells. The potential of this is that it works through electrolysis of water, so you're running electricity through the water, and it splits the hydrogen molecules from the oxygen molecules. Now to do this you need to have an electrolyte. For the electrolyte for this one I've used bicarbonate of soda. One thing to be careful of though, that I just want to warn you of, is people do use salt, normal sort of table household salt, as a intermediate for the electrolyte solution. The problem with this is once you get sort of past putting sort of a teaspoon of sodium in there, you're looking at not just creating the two parts hydrogen and 1 part oxygen. You're sort of beginning to look at creating chlorine gas. So that's just one thing, because obviously the formula for table salt is sodium chloride, so you're going to be producing that element of chlorine gas, and that's one thing to be aware of. Chlorine gas, if you breathe it in or it gets into your lungs, chlorine turns into hydrochloric acid in your lungs and burns through. It's what they used in the First World War. But yeah, just wanted to warn you of that. So let's get started. Now I can appreciate it might be a bit hard to see because obviously there's all my dad's tools here because I'm doing it in the garage. We've got a 12 volt battery charge here. It works at 6 volt and 12 volts. So I'm going to start off at 6 volt and then I'll work it up to the 12 volt. There's the trickle and the fast setting. I've got it on the fast setting. It's all wired up. Positive I believe is red. Not that it really matters with this setup, but positive is red and black is negative. So positive is anode and black is the cathode. So you've plugged that in. Like I said, I'll give you a better look, but I've got the electrolyte solution in there, the water and the bicarb, and then I've got my plates in there. I'll give you a more detailed one now. So what we've got in there, let me unplug this, is we've got two plates, sets of plates staggered. They've got an insulator, they've got rubber in between them, so they're not actually physically touching. So the electricity flows between the positive and the negative, and when it does flow between the positive and the negative, it will flow through the water, and that's what will create the electrolysis. Obviously the more plates, the more voltage, the quicker you're looking at doing it. I haven't tested how many litres it does in a minute. I'm going to test that later on in the video. But as you can see, there's I've just held it together with a cable tie. Now you can see where I've used brass fastenings, the terminals, but the positive terminals beginning to corrode. So I'm going to swap it over each time I do it, the positive and the negative, each time I do this experiment, just to try and make it last a bit longer. I've got a tube feeding off here, which the hydrogen's going to come out of. Now all I need to do now is wire up these. What did I say? Positive. So at the top we're going to want the positive, because like I said I'm going to change it around to try and make it last a bit longer. Now the potential for this is massive, because like I said, with hydrogen cells, theoretically with this kind of technology you could be putting water into your car and having it just run off water, and obviously a 12 volt battery. I'm using a 12 volt power pack. You can use more, but I'm particularly using the 12 volt power pack because that's what you've got in a car. So that's all plugged in. I've got this little burner here which I'm not quite going to plug in yet because it's got meths in it. It's an old-fashioned burner, and I'm not going to light that till the very last minute. So it's on 6 volts. All I need to do now is turn it on, and you should see that start bubbling. Let's get you in there a bit closer. You should see the water in here start bubbling. Let me just clip that top on properly. give the electrolyte a bit of a mix up, and ready, go. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but there's bubbles coming off. I don't really know if you can see that, but there's bubbles that are coming off of the electrodes, and as you can, I don't know if you can see in here either. You see the bubbles coming out at the end. Right, that bubbles coming out at the end of that is hydrogen gas. So now I've got a steady flow of hydrogen gas. I don't know if you can see now, but it's when a lot cloudier. That's where all the bubbles are coming out, and the solution's beginning to work. So I'm going to move you back a bit, and I'm going to light this burner here and move it away from these wires. But I don't want it right on the edge, because I really don't want to burn the garage down. Right, yeah. So I'll put that there out of the way. Oh, why is that not working? Right, so we've got that burner going. Now I'm just going to siphon off the hydrogen into a test tube. Now I fill the test tube with water, because hydrogen is lighter than water and it's lighter than air, so it rises. And the test for hydrogen is a pop. Now the first time I did it I got a pop, and more recently I seem to be getting bangs with a bit of a flash. Oh no, sorry, it's only on 6 volt. Let me trickle it up to 12. Right, so that's now full of hydrogen, and it's not worked. Before it seems to, the first one doesn't seem to work. Let me try that. I'll wait for a second one. I have been lighting it with a match or a lighter, but that's when there's two people around. It's a bit hard to light a match and hold it upside down. No? Why is it not working? There you go. Made me jump. Yeah, so a pop is the test for hydrogen, and like I said, recently I seem to be getting a bit more of an explosion than a pop. Now, theoretically with this, it will keep running until the water runs right down to the bottom. I'll just do one more, just to show you there is hydrogen in there. There you go. Don't know if you saw the flash going up. Oh, did I have you out of focus? Sorry. Let me just have one more go, because I think it's quite good fun. I was pretty amazed when this actually worked, because I didn't expect it to work at all. I saw it on YouTube. The first time I saw it actually was on Rick Van Man's channel. He did it. Well, I didn't see the original video, because he made it about 4 years ago. So I didn't see the original video, but I had seen his video about his HHO generator, and it looked similar to this, other than the fact he had 4 plates, I've got 6. So theoretically I should be outputting a bit more power than his one, and a bit more hydrogen. There we go. Right, so now I'm going to test how many litres I'm producing in a minute. So let me just check it still. Yeah, so I'll move you across. Now I'm obviously not going to set light to this bottle, because that's going to be, well, the test tubes are something like 20 mil I think, and this is a 200 mil, so the explosion would be 100 times more. So I don't think I'm going to be lighting it. So let's just see. We're going to see how much it's going to do in a minute. Let me. Right, go. Now this is a 2 litre bottle, so I know when it's halfway up, that's a litre a minute. I don't know if I'm pinching the tube. Right, so what are we on now? We're on 40 seconds, and as you can see, it's a bit of a measly attempt. It's only up to the top. I don't quite know what I've done wrong, because it seems to be exactly the same as what I'm seeing on the internet, but it doesn't seem to be producing as much power, or as much hydrogen, I should say, really. But like I said, I don't know if that's because I'm pinching the pipe, or because it's lighter than air, perhaps some of it's escaping out of the top. But I'm definitely going to make a Mark II. Now, the potential of this is that you could build one the size of this garage, or you could virtually run a small village. But the problem with doing that is you start to get into the danger zone. Right, it's been a minute now, and I've only got a bit, so I'm not that impressed. I thought there was definitely a lot more. Definitely a lot more than that. But I hope you've found this interesting, and I'm definitely going to be making a Mark II. If you'd like to see any more detail about it, I'll be more than happy to make a video. But yeah, hope I didn't bore you, and hope you found this interesting. If you're interested in making a HHO generator, just go on, just Google it, or go on YouTube. There's loads of videos. That's where I basically figured out how to make this. I didn't follow any plans. You can buy plans, but to be honest, it's not worth it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Bye. Right, before you go, sorry, I just want to show you this, because this is what I don't understand about this explosion thing. Right, you should get a pot for hydrogen, so I don't know if I'm doing something wrong and producing something completely different now, but watch. I don't think that's a pop, that's more like a giant explosion. I'll do it again for you, 1 minute. So yeah, if you've got any experience of HHO generators, just is this normal? I mean, I've had a bit of a play with hydrogen in the science labs at school before, and it's always made a pop, never a bang with a massive flash. So thanks for watching, like I said, and if you know about this, they were floating in the water. So yeah, like I said, if you know anything, please tell me and help me with this problem. Thanks.